What's up, YouTube? This is Pumobile here for this week's edition of Good Cards You Never Used. A little bit different this week. We're going to actually go with a little bit of a newer card that a lot of people didn't really notice. It's starting to come out a little bit more. And it's going to really start to shine once we get Hyper Librarian is the big one to go with this one. And I'll explain later. So this card is called Frozen Fitzgerald. It is only in the new Duelist pack tin. Water, level 5 Synchro. 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 non-tuner Beast-type monster. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, while you control no monsters, you can discard 1 card to special summon this card from the graveyard and face-up defense position. 2500 attack and 2500 defense. Now, aside from the fact that 25 by 25 is huge for a level 5 Synchro monster, it's the perfect number, to be honest, with the effect that it has, because it can suicide into all the good Synchro monsters now, especially with Goyo Guardian gone. It suicides into Great Shogun Shien. It suicides into Stardust Dragon and Naturia Barkion. And those are the 3 big Synchro monsters you see a lot of play right now. Now, the only big, honest problem with this is the Synchro requirements, and then the fact that it has to be only monster on your field, which is kind of a negative. However, the Synchro monster requirements of a Dark Tuner plus a non-tuner Beast type is easily fulfilled with cards we play with already. And that combo is Raikou as the Beast and Junk Synchron as the Dark type Tuner. So all you have to do is summon Junk Synchron, bring back Raikou, and you can sync right to Frozen Fitzgerald from there. Now, the reason I said that Hyper Librarian makes him a lot more playable is because what's going to happen is this deck's going to come out and it's going to have the option between Frozen Fitzgerald and Hyper Librarian. Frozen Fitzgerald for defense when you need to be able to counter what your opponent has out, and Hyper Librarian for just the extra pluses. And I think this deck is actually something that's going to see a lot of play in the coming formats and at Nationals. This level 5 Synchro deck. Between Frozen Fitzgerald, Hyper Librarian, and some of the other Tech Genius stuff we're getting, I think this is going to be big. So yeah, that's Frozen Fitzgerald. Good card you never used. This is Pumobile signing off. Please subscribe.